I was delighted here to be awarded an honorary degree, and I've had a number of honorary degrees, but this one meant a lot to me coming from my own city here in Dundee. So this was a special emotional tie to me to have this honorary degree awarded me, recognising my work in medical education. Well, I think medical education is creating a programme that will help achieve the expected learning outcomes of the course, that will specify, make clear what is expected of the students on qualifying and help the students to get there. You know, I think an expert teacher or a good medical education programme will be one that facilitates the students and help them achieve the objectives. Some of the earlier changes in curriculum development were based here in Dundee. Probably what we've become more known for is the work I did in assessment. And that was the notion that assessing students with traditional methods, the clinical testing, was unreliable. And that we introduced there for the first time the OSCE, the Objective Structured Clinical Examination. And that was the beginning of what now become a long story. It's now the uniformly regarded as the gold standard for assessment really around the world as a way of testing students' clinical competence. I think if you had said 30 years ago that people were coming to courses in medical education or writing books or reading articles in medical education, they were a little bit crazy. When the AME started its annual meeting, there was about 200 coming. We've now got 4,000 coming each year. So it's, I think, now on the agenda, medical education. And I think one of the things that brought that about is what's happening here in Dundee in training the teachers. Getting his honorary degree in Dundee, I think it's been very emotional for me. I've had also have other degrees, and as we heard of the Karolingska was obviously very important. That's widely regarded as the key issue in research in medical education and getting the OBE from the Queen and so on. These are all proud moments. But I think for me, being recognised here in Dundee and the ceremony today was, I think, the most moving for me. And I'm just so proud that Dundee is very much still on the scene and hopefully in the forefront of developing these things. This wasn't just a passing fad, something that would disappear and research would become much more important than teaching. I think the fact that teaching is still very much on the agenda here in Dundee and elsewhere, I think is very important.